go. It's been about a month since I got back from Hawaii. Wow, the time just goes. But I did say I was going to do a little haul video with all of the things I got while I was there, and that day has finally come. I don't think I've ever done a haul video before, so this is my very first. Personally, I found the shopping in Hawaii to be really good, and I would highly recommend it if you are to go there. Let's jump in and show you the things that I purchased. So the very first shop I went into when I got there was Sephora. When we were staying on Maui, there was a Sephora in the shopping village right next to our hotel. You don't even understand the excitement. We do not have Sephora. Well, we do, I think we have one, but I heard it was kind of shit. Anyways, I went into Sephora and I had a bit of a list of things to get, and I got them all and I'm very pleased. First thing I got was the Stila Stay All Day waterproof eyeliner. I bought this because I've heard that it doesn't budge, it doesn't move, and I have the oiliest eyelids on the history of the planet Earth. I have used it, I'm wearing it today. I will say it doesn't budge. Like when you swatch it on your hand, it is not coming off. My eyelids are still a little bit oily. In order to stop that, I kind of have to put it on and powder layers in between, and once I do that, it stays on fine. I'm quite pleased with this, so thank you Stila and Sephora. The next thing I knew I wanted was the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil. I think that's what they're called. In Dragon Girl. And I wanted this because this is the exact shade of red lipstick that Taylor Swift says she uses. I always think her red lipstick looks amazing, and as you can see, I'm into red lipstick. I'm not actually wearing this one today, which was probably stupid. I probably should have put it on, but I can tell you, she is not wrong when she says that this is the perfect shade of red lipstick. It is incredible. I love it. If there's one thing that's kind of a bit about it, it's like definitely very pigmented, but it's not kind of as opaque on the lip as you might expect it to be. With a lip liner underneath, it's fine, but yeah, the colour though is perfect. The next thing I wasn't really expecting to buy, but I bought the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I'm really impressed. I know Essie Button uses this a lot. When I first put it on, I wasn't quite as impressed as I hoped I would be, but I think that was probably because it was the first use of it, and it probably, I don't know, mascaras, I kind of have to use them a couple of times to know if I like them or not. By the second or third use of this, it was really good. I'm wearing it today also. It's like very lengthening and volumizing without kind of clumping your eyelashes together, which is really handy. And yeah, I am by no means a beauty guru or vlogger, so do excuse me if my descriptions of these products are not that great. But I do just like makeup, so that's the thing I got, and I'm quite pleased with it. The next two things I got from Sephora are more skincare orientated. That's a word. The first one is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores, and this is really nice. It feels really nice when you put it on. It kind of dries quite quickly. I've been using this in combination with a couple of my regular products to kind of get rid of some of my pimples at the moment, and I think it's helping. I like it. It really sucks out all of the dirt. So yeah, I like this. I would recommend this. I think it was $25 US. Next thing I got was the Clinique. I'm not exactly sure what these are called, but they're like the Sonic like face scrubby brush things. Kind of like Clinique's version of the Clarisonic. I did look at all of the Clarisonics, and I've been thinking about buying one for a really long time, and they're a lot cheaper in the US than they are at home. I was kind of tossing up, and like I touched all the brushes. This one by far has the softest like bristles on the brush. It's not quite the same like action as the Clarisonic, but I've been using this almost every day since I got it home. It's really helping to exfoliate my skin. It's making my skin feel a lot smoother. It gets all of the dirt out. The other day I did a lot of work with my horse in this really dirty yard, and there was dirt everywhere. And I didn't think I was that dirty. Like, I went to wash my face that night and I used this and it turned black. Like, that's how much dirt it got out of my face, and I know for certain it would not have done that if I was just washing my face with my hands. So I am so pleased with this. I paid like $80 US for this. I did have to get a power adapter for the charger base because it plugs into the wall, but we already had one of those, so I didn't have to fork out the extra expense for one. But yeah, this I'm very pleased with. Alright, so now I'm gonna move on to more clothing stuff. I didn't get much, but the stuff I did get I'm really pleased with. Let's start with shoes. Why not? I'm not really a big shoe person, but in Honolulu there is like a big factory outlet place with like big like designer outlets, and I went a little bit nuts in the Guess accessories store. The first thing I picked up from the Guess store was these little beigey sort of ballet flats. They've got nice little gold studdy sort of things in the patterns on the side and little bows on the top. And I'm not usually a flats person, but these were really cute and they were really comfortable, and I thought, why not? I need some more cute little casual shoes like this. I can't remember exactly how much they were, but I remember that all of the things I got from the Guess store in total came to about $140 US. Whatever the breakdown of that is, I'm not so sure, because I basically just selected some things that I thought I would like and bought them without looking at the price tag, which can be very dangerous. The second pair of shoes I bought from the Guess store, they're probably not the sort of shoe I would normally buy. They're a bit kind of blingy for me, but they are these, I guess you would call them sneakers, and they have like the little Guess thing in gold here and a little triangle on the side, and they're like quilted black shiny material. They're quite fancy, but oh my god, they are so comfortable. I love these. I wear them all the time, and they were so inexpensive for what they are because of the factory outlet price, and I love them. I love them dearly. The next thing I got from the Guess store was this little, I guess it probably qualifies as like a clutch bag. I can tell you how much this one was because the price is still on it. It has a price sticker on it for $44, but I believe this was on a table for half price off the marked price. So what, that brings it to $22? Amazing. So it has like a silver like chain as a strap. Inside it's got like a little zip spot here and some like places for like your phone and stuff on the other side, and I think it's a really nice little clutch bag. I haven't used it yet because I haven't really had anywhere to use it, because it's more of, it's like a little bit more of a fancy like formal going out bag. And like I will just say, like, I'm not usually the one to buy like really kind of high-end brand things because I just don't have the money to, but looking at all this stuff in the US and thinking, well, wow, this stuff's gonna last me a long time, it's gonna be quality, you can't walk past it, really. Next thing I got in the Guess shop was this handbag. Now this is more of a everyday sort of handbag, and I have been using it every day pretty much since I got it. It's a really good size, and it just flips open at the top, and you can see I've got all of my things in here. We'll do a quick what's in my bag. I've got an umbrella, I've got my journal, my wallet, a bunch of pens and things for uni, and I think that's about it. Oh no, a pair of sunglasses too. But yeah, it's really roomy inside the bag. I can fit a lot of stuff in there, and I love it. It's just the perfect shape for me. I'm all about kind of very structured black bags, and it's just a nice rectangle shape, and I love it, and I'm so glad I bought it. I did also pick up a wallet from the Guess shop. It was a gift for my mum though, so I don't have it here to show you in the haul, but it's a very nice simple brown wallet, and it was amazing. I think it was about $15, so I think that was all I got from the Guess store. The next thing I got, which I still honestly cannot believe that I got, is this Calvin Klein backpack that I got for $40, reduced from $280. We bought this from a shop in Waikiki, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was called. But it was literally like a department store. I think it started with R. I don't know, but it had like all of this discounted, like genuine Calvin Klein, like really high-end brand shit for really low prices. I wasn't intending to go to Hawaii and buy a Calvin Klein backpack, but when you find one for $40, you can't really go past it. So I've been using this for uni and probably looking like a shocking like rich bitch. This thing is probably going to lead to be being mugged on the way back to my car. It's really good on the inside. It has like a laptop pocket. This is my book of readings for uni, but there's a laptop pocket inside, and it's so roomy, and it does actually fit a 13-inch MacBook Pro, which I didn't think it was going to. I was a bit worried when I bought it that it wouldn't fit my laptop in it, but it completely does, quite easily. I used this as my carry-on luggage on the plane home, and it fit my laptop, my camera, and then a bunch of other shit like my phone, my wallet, my passport, travel wallet, my comfy socks, my headphones, all that sort of thing. So it's not the biggest backpack in the world, but it does fit a lot of stuff in it, so I'm really impressed with this. This is kind of a bit more of a like jokey thing. When we were in Maui one night for dinner, we went to the Bubblegum Shrimp Company just because we thought it would be funny and it would be a bit of a funny story to tell when we got back. It was actually really good. The food was amazing. I had the most amazing blueberry lemonade. And on the way out, my dad kind of convinced me to buy this hoodie. It's so comfortable. I don't know what you would call this. I'm sure they have a style. It's kind of like a college-y sort of look, and it's by far the comfiest hoodie that I own. It's so nice, and I just like to wear it when I'm snuggled up at home doing nothing for the day. So I think that's all of the kind of more serious stuff that I bought. Now I think we'll move into the kind of more touristy things, I guess, because what's a holiday without buying a bunch of touristy crap? First thing I got that's actually really special to me is this really beautiful wooden, I guess you'd call it a, well, it's a wooden carving of a whale's tail. We were told it's made of rainbow wood. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe if you're from Hawaii, you will know what that is. It's really beautiful. I love the wood grain in the sides. If you know me, you know that whales are one of the most important things in my life. I love them. I love everything about them, and it was really special because we bought this on Maui. We went to the old Lahaina Luau, which if you've read my blog post on my Hawaii trip, part 1 for Maui, you'll know that I really enjoyed my time there. And when you arrive for the luau, you just get about 45 minutes to wander around and like look at some of the work by like local artists and stuff. And there was a guy there selling these wood carvings, and he put my name and the year carved into the back of it, which was really special. And my dad said he would buy this for me as a bit of a memento of the trip, and I will probably keep this forever. It's so solid, it's like a really tangible memory of the trip. This is probably one of the favorite things that I've brought back from Hawaii with me. The next thing I got, which I also think is really cool, is this replica newspaper that we got from Pearl Harbor. I really love this. I'm a bit of a like war history kind of nut. I love visiting like war memorials and history museums and stuff set around that sort of thing, if that makes sense. We went to Pearl Harbor and we saw the Arizona Memorial, which I thought was really beautiful and really well done. In the gift shop, they sold these really cool replica newspapers. I love this. I think this is really interesting, and you can actually like read all of the stuff that they were reading on the day. This is something special that I'll kind of keep. I'm thinking I might frame it just because I think it would look really good on a wall, and because I'm such a like history nutter, I think that's like a really, like it's a really special thing for me. Like it might not be for you, you're probably just thinking, oh wow, newspaper, great. But for me, this is something that's really interesting and I really love it. The next thing I got, and one of my favorite touristy things that I got, is this phone case. If you've ever been to Hawaii, you will know that they have what's called ABC stores everywhere, and they're basically just little shops where you can buy literally anything. It's so cool, and they have like the best little touristy things. So this is a phone case that I got, and it's like water, and the little dolphins, I don't know if you can see them because if I put it too close to the camera they'll go completely out of focus, but there's little dolphins in there and they swim around on the water, and it says Hawaii on there, and I love this. It's so distracting. I spend more time playing with the water on the back of my phone than I do looking at the front of my phone, which is kind of weird. But they also have these. This was for iPhone 5, they also have them for iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. They also have whales and turtles and I think mermaids or something. If you're going to Hawaii, check your ABC stores for one of these. I've had so many people compliment me on this phone case, be like, wow, that's so cool, where did you get it? So yeah, for people that like dolphins and whales, this is like your ideal phone case. Get yourself one. I also got this little bracelet. I don't know how well you can see that there. That might that might help you. They're like little, kind of like little frangipani flowers. The little wooden beads on it are actually made out of koa wood, and koa is really special in Hawaii. Koa trees literally only grow in Hawaii. They don't grow anywhere else. They've tried growing them in like similar climates, environments, and it just doesn't work. So you're only going to find the tree in Hawaii, and for that reason they are heavily protected, and you can only like use the wood to make things out of if the tree dies or falls naturally. They hold a big inquest every time a tree dies to make sure that it was completely of natural causes and that no one was involved in the death of said tree. Once they've cleared the tree, they put it up for auction to the highest bidder, who then use it for their beautiful artworks. And this was a really lovely piece of jewelry that I got. I just wanted something simple. They do everything, like they do furniture, they do phone cases, they do all this amazing stuff with this really beautiful wood. For me, like, it's kind of just cool because you can only get it from Hawaii, so that was really special. I also got like a little bracelet-y thing. It's like a clippy one. It's black and white and gold, and it's got little turtles on it, and that's my thing, this kind of colour scheme, so that was another little thing that I picked up. You can't go to Hawaii without picking yourself up a little dashboard hula girl. I'm yet to put her in my car, but she's just been standing in my room with her little ukulele and whatnot, just hanging out. And I think the last little touristy bit that I got from Hawaii is actually attached to my car keys, and it's the cutest little key ring ever. It's got a little baby jumpy dolphin on it, and you can't go somewhere without key rings. It's just, you gotta get one. I love getting key rings from places that I've been, because then I can carry them around with me every day, and who doesn't love dolphins? So I think that's all the things I got from Hawaii. I of course did pick up a few other bits and pieces, but they were mostly gifts for people. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I really hope you all get the chance to go to Hawaii and experience their shopping because it's amazing. I'm really pleased with all of the things that I bought, and I had heaps of fun hunting them down in Hawaii, and I'm so pleased that I got every single piece, because I don't think there's anything that I bought that has kind of been a bit of a downer, so it's great. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you like the video and want to see more. Also, don't forget, I always every week link all of my social medias in the description. My Instagram, my Twitter, my Facebook, my Tumblr, my blog. All of those things that I have are down in the description, so if you're not following me on them yet, you should be, because I update there a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you when I see you. Bye bye!